Favorite show, the late afternoon show, and it's week 2 for us, and today we have another interesting topic to discuss. For those of you who've been seeing it on social media, I guess by now you have an idea what it is. So today it is all about prostitution. We're asking questions. What do you think about it? There have been a lot of conversations with people saying that once you receive any material wealth, whether it's phone, a house, a car, from anybody at all, and you do that constantly with other men, you are termed a prostitute. Other people think that it's only those who stand on the streets that can be described as commercial sex workers. What about those on social media and all of that? And so that's what we're discussing. I have like a very strong team today. You have no idea. And later on the show as well, we have a one-on-one with one of social media's biggest Ghanaian queens, and she is Queen Fakadi. She'll be telling us her story as well. My name is Bella Mundi, and well, the show is proudly brought to you by Niche Chocolate Taste of Ghana and Electroland Ghana as well. From here, we're just moving straight into our inspirational quote for today. It is BU. We'll be right back.
Today on BU, Cher once said, "Until you're ready to look foolish, you'll never have the possibility of being great."
Well, yes, if you want to be great, there's so many things that you have to do, and sometimes people will deem that foolish. But as long as you know what you want, what the goal is, you definitely will have to do it to make it happen. So I hope that you're inspired. Now we're going straight into our documentary for today, just to give you an idea of what exactly it is we're talking about, and to let you know what the law says about prostitution as well.
Here are the trending headlines on around the world. Black princesses make final 3 for Women's National Team of the Year. Anger as teenagers' gang rape video goes viral. Police release Bernard Mona after unfortunate arrest. Court clears Ghanaians in diaspora to vote in 2020. Ghanaian is first black woman to make U.S. Olympic speed skating team. And Mutaka's $100,000 claim is false. He should know better. Alan Tremonting.
Apologies. So that was around the world, where we give you headlines that have been trending all day. But now we're going into that documentary that I spoke about.
Commercial sex work has experienced a boost in recent times in Ghana, with various streets littered with a bevy of women looking to make their biggest sales in exchange for their bodies. While some women willingly venture into this trade, most of them have had very sad stories to tell as to why they ended up in this business, with high rates of unemployment and poverty in Ghana believed to be major causes. What many don't know is that prostitution is indeed a criminal act, which attracts criminal penalty as per the criminal books of the country. Section 276 of the Code, as amended by Section 14 of Act 554, provides that any person who persistently solicits or importunes in any public place or in sight of any public place for the purpose of prostitution shall be liable for a first offense to a fine not exceeding 500 Ghana cedis, and for a second or subsequent offenses shall be guilty of misdemeanor. Section 275 also provides that any person who in any public place or in sight of any public place persistently solicits or importunes to obtain clients for any prostitute or for any other immoral purpose shall be guilty of a misdemeanor. Despite the laws, one ACP Winfred Frimpong confirmed that the numbers of prostitutes kept increasing despite arrests by the police. She stated that within the year, several arrests had been made, with prostitutes being fined various amounts of money. But sadly, they appeared on the streets the next day, with many wondering if the fines were not punishment enough to deter them from the trade. On the 28th of November 2017, the Cantonment Police arrested 23 suspected prostitutes who have allegedly been harassing diplomats living in the area with sex. They purposely take stands along the busy streets of the Italian Embassy, Osu Oxford Street, Togo Embassy, Dankwa Circle, and the Akufo-Addo intersection, with age ranging from as low as 12 years to as high as 50 years. Notable, however, is the fact that most of these prostitutes in Ghana encourage the use of condoms, thereby preventing to a certain extent, HIV, and other STDs. But the question is, can this menace ever be kept? Has governments done enough to control the menace? Would we ever be able to get these women, or in some cases girls, off the streets? You're watching the Late Afternoon Show.
And that was just a brief documentary on our topic of discussion for today. If you have anything to say, you can join us via social media at GH1TV on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. The hashtag, remember, is the Late Afternoon Show. Now it's time to meet my guest. And so I'm contemplating whether to introduce one of the most popular men on the panel today, or you know what, I'll start off with my doctor. She's young, but you know, very experienced when it comes to the medical field, and she goes by the name Dr. Hannah-Lisa Tete. Sweetheart, thank you for joining me. It's a Ghana thing today, you know, so we can switch to Ghana and make it fun small.
I know.
Also, I have Jay Foley, and interestingly, Jay Foley has you know, a story to tell concerning this topic especially. And so, thank you for joining us, Jay Foley.
Well, thank you.
What do you want? Open juice, and now open.
Coffee.
Hey, relax, I beg you. And then we have Petra Smith, and also someone who's not new to the show. Actually, if you were watching the promo, you'd realize that she was the one checking Crystal to see if there were any lumps in her boobs. Petra, thank you for joining me as well. And last but not the least, the man who probably caused a lot of controversy on the show today, Councillor Lucius.
Yeah.
Welcome back from America.
Thank you very much.
You're looking fly, by the way.
Fly.
Yeah.
Don't show me here.
No, I'm not saying you are nice.
Fly.
You get fly, like looking nice.
So
how did you manage in America? That BJ Pemo, not witchcraft.
Can you be
You
a
look
witch?
very handsome.
Now.
Always. If you don't think so, let us know. Anyway, let's go straight into our conversation. I mean, the documentary started playing, and Councillor Lucius was already commenting on what the law had to say and whether it was really that, you know, whether the law was really working. And so you were saying that what? It's
the law cannot work on prostitutes.
What do you mean by the law?
Because if you go to court, you need to prove.
What do you need to prove?
If you find a prostitute, what can you use to prove that they are prostitutes?
Okay.
Is it an act? Is it a venue? Is it a dressing? Because if so, then most of you are prostitutes because if they're dressing. So most of you dress like that. Then everybody is the first prostitute in Ghana.
Why would you attach, you know, the way
I'm
people
telling you some of the
dress?
things. No, because that's one of
That's
the things.
what they...
They arrest you because of the way you look, where you are standing, and what it is.
Yeah.
And if you watch movies carefully, if today Jay Foley wants to be a doctor in a movie, then when you see the white lab coat and a stethoscope,
Then
he's a doctor. Is that not it?
Yes.
The same way if you want Bella to play the prostitution role, they have a clothing that defines. So never make a mistake to think that your outlook cannot define your content.
Okay.
So there's a way you dress that you are a prostitute. And we that were young, when we're young, we have something we call a JU. The symbol of prostitution was anklet on the feet.
That was then.
Till today.
Not anymore.
No,
Yes.
till today.
I don't agree with that.
Well, because you are young. Back over.
No, I'm not young.
No, let me explain to you. No, the agreement is not the reason why I'm here.
Yeah, we know.
And
But we still don't
if
agree.
any of them agree with me, I'll be very sad. Because I came alone as George Lutrot. I'm saying that for us, the symbol of Mokoni Ajenyo, that we don't call you G, anklet. So when you do it, Niko Shingan, no teta flache anago, alote Ivory Coast, no afia shawe, no look about anklet.
Okay.
So we have symbols that defines, and the law makes it clear for you that when you arrest somebody before you prosecute a person, have a proof.
Yeah.
So when you arrest a prostitute, I have met prostitutes in my office who want to stop the game, and they tell me the story. Some of them, which is alleged, that the police will arrest them, and some of them, whatever ends they have made, before the procedure will end, the money is no more in their bag.
Yeah.
Who do you ask?
Okay.
Some to give the money so they are free. Some to have been arrested wrongly because they were just passing by. Just that the way they have dressed, makes them prostitutes. So for the law, from where I sit, I don't know how the law can arrest prostitutes. So the noise I hear, 400 prostitutes have been arrested here, they have been arrested here. I know it's a good.
What about the point if they confess
That I'm
to
a
the
prostitute.
crime?
They're prostitutes. Then
that
that
I'm
way,
engaged in commercial sex?
Good.
So isn't that basis enough for an arrest to be made?
Well, I mean, one of the honest people that I can believe can confess I'm engaged is Fakadi on social media.
okay.
She's confessing. Is that not it?
Has she confessed
But
to you?
if you go to where they send you the link and you watch a link, the request, it's clear. If you want this, send this. If you want this, send this. I mean, and in China, it is clearly like that. You can, what she does, and what I want to do is there, come on. And when you click, they will come. Just like you pay before. That's why prostitution is different from ashawo.
Wait, you're confusing me. Wait, let's understand what prostitution is. I googled just to get the definition, and based on Google, it's a practice or occupation of engaging in sexual activity with someone for payment. I don't know if you all agree to this definition.
The payment is not always in monetary terms. Sometimes it's goods, sometimes it's services, and any other thing agreed upon by the people, so they can decide that, okay, I'm going to give you sex, so give me shoes, and that's even fine according to them.
Okay.
And some of them see it as
Brazilian
a form. Yes, that's.
You had to touch on that, right?
once that's the agreement, fine. So, it's seen as like a form of work for them.
Okay.
So it's not. I don't so much agree with Counselor with the dressing issue, because now people, they are escorts. They can dress in decent ways, but then they are saying, this is what I'm doing. I'm giving you sex for you to give me maybe this vase or flowers, and that's the work that they're doing.
Yeah, but they're also prostitutes. I mean, for me, I even believe that if you are not even married at all, you're having sex, you're a prostitute.
Counselor, no, I don't agree.
I
don't agree.
No, it's and now they see it as an industry.
You to agree with me.
I know,
but
now they see it as an industry, like the sex industry, like pornography. They see it as an industry.
Okay.
So it's not.
What industry?
No, but
The sex industry.
Prostitution is the world's oldest career.
And
so
cannot be broken by anybody.
No, not
so
at all.
If you're having sex and you're not married, for me, I say it's prostitution.
Okay.
That's me, Judge.
No, it depends if you are getting it.
They pay transport
it's an
for
exchange for a service.
Uber.
Then it becomes prostitution.
Yeah. No, they finish and they give you Uber.
I don't think it's prostitution.
That was just the agreement.
After sex, I call Uber.
No, that's not the agreement for it.
Yeah,
no,
we didn't
that's not
sit
the
down and say
agreement
after
for
we
it.
are giving me money.
Prostitution, there are actual charges for the things, and there are actual charges for different acts.
I
So there are certain acts that are even more expensive.
I pick a car. When you come, I will pay.
I don't think.
No, but you can ask your friend to do that for you.
The gray area here is that I think that for a lady to engage in sex, and there are terms and conditions to the sex.
And there are charges as well.
Well, so that those are
terms
and conditions. Then, so even if it boils down to a simple request for Uber, then you are actually involved in prostitution.
That's if you agree.
Yes, so it must be
There are times
agreed.
we don't agree. We agree after the act.
I don't tend that.
No, you've not patronized a prostitute before.
Have
you?
you?
Don't even know them.
Have you?
I wish.
Have you patronized one before?
I haven't patronized a prostitute service before, but I have actually had a detailed discussion. It was for research we had back in KNUST.
Okay.
Research we had, and I do recall I was telling you earlier on in at Foxtrap nightclub, where we deliberately went to engage not the services but to have a discussion on what's actually led her into prostitution. And the stories are quite crazy. This is a lady who lives in Accra, and she's perfectly okay. She's Ghanaian. She has no problem at home. Has mother, father. She moved to Kumasi briefly to visit a couple of friends, and they lured her into the business. And after engaging in 1, 2, 3, and then she felt like this works.
The easiest business.
The easiest business.
That's right, yes.
You know, it's at that point where the person's moral values have been broken and certain things have been allowed, that it is very, very okay for me to actually allow a man.
Usually, it's not the moral values that is broken. She just discovered the most exciting moment of womanhood.
No,
Wait, Kasa, what are you trying to say?
Is that
he said you just broke your moral values, but you just discovered the most exciting thing that can
Well, society has always done
it's the only time a man speaks what he doesn't know.
But Counselor, sometimes
So you're
speaking
talking
to some
sex.
of them,
That's what you're paying for. I don't know what
sometimes
again.
speaking to some of them, you realize that it's either through human beings or through situations, the things that lead to prostitution. So you can see that maybe somebody had let's say an ex-boyfriend who made her believe that all she was worth was good enough for sex. So she believes that there's nothing else to her apart from that. Or one has been in very terrible relationships, and every one of them makes her believe that all she's worth is sex. You'd realize that these two categories of people have a very low self-esteem. They feel like there's nothing more to them than sex. Yes. Then
I don't believe that any prostitute has
let her land.
Okay,
let her land.
Counselor, then there are some people. Yes, Counselor. Counselor, then there are some people. Counselor, then there are some people who have had a very bad childhood experience, maybe parental neglect or abuse. It also leads them, when they get all the attention from men, they believe that, oh, I never knew that somebody could appreciate me for something. So it doesn't matter what, it's low self-worth. It doesn't matter what they are being appreciated for. Once they are being appreciated, some of them also have friends. Their friends make them feel, oh, it's nice to be a prostitute. You get a lot of money. These are the,
which is true.
These are the parts they tell them
which
about.
Is true.
It's true. They tell them about these parts, but they don't tell them the dangers involved as well.
But I think I side as a point. I side with Councillor rolling back to the conversation on. In fact, what classifies a woman as a prostitute, or a man or a woman as a prostitute? Because you might have a. Let's start from female, because it's more predominant in the female. They are good
at doing it. Actually.
Not necessarily that.
Councillor, but can you not hate on the women like that?
They are prostitutes. Men are
no.
not.
So for instance, what happens to a woman who is engaged? And when I say engaged in certain affairs, in intimate affairs with, let's say, 3 or 4 men, whom there is no term or condition of the relationship. It's just that I'm with you, and I'm with you. And both of you, or all three of you, offer me a lot of things in exchange. Does that make me a prostitute?
No, I think that the prostitutes say that this is an industry in which you are exchanging sex for certain terms and conditions. So they see it as they want to be called working girls or business girls. So they see it as this is the job they are doing.
They want who to call
if somebody, that's what they go by. So if you're with 4 men, if you're with 4 men, that is your lifestyle. It is not a working industry that you have decided to be in. So you can be classified as having the lifestyle of a prostitute, but not a prostitute.
Pearl, let me ask Pearl.
Yes, that's what
Pearl hasn't talked much. Because I don't know if you agree with that. It was something I was going to ask, because I put down a few things. I said that it doesn't mean that the ones on the streets are the only ones, are the only ones to be called prostitutes. Or young girls sleeping around for cars, phones, houses, and all that. Are they called prostitutes? So that's what I was going to ask you. That because there's a lot of talk. I mean, right now we have the slay queens. They're on social media, flying private jets, getting a new car every minute, and they're literally escorts. We'll come to what the differences are between escorts and prostitutes. But what do you think about these girls who sleep around? She says it's a lifestyle.
I kind of agree with her, because those on the street, you don't know who is coming after who. I find it very, I don't know, I'm very picky with who I share my stuff with. Your spoon, your fork, and you're standing somewhere, you have no idea who's going to come next. There's this taxi driver, personal hygiene, and you don't seem to care. As long as the person has money to give to you, then you're okay with it. I'd rather you have like 10 boyfriends or 10 men you're regular with. I think it's funny.
Do you not term that prostitution too?
It's like having the lifestyle of a prostitute.
Well, like she said, if there's a difference between the lifestyle and then the actual
I mean, if somebody calls you a prostitute, they don't. I mean, you can't fault them. I think if you live that kind of life and somebody calls you a prostitute, you can't fault them. But
can we actually define who a commercial sex worker is?
Yes,
because that's what actually.
Somebody who gets up and says that I'm going to stand by the streets. And any guy who's coming, Councillor Luchot comes, if he's ready for sex, I tell him these are my terms and my conditions. Is he willing? Fine. Jay Foley comes, anybody can come. But then there are certain girls who are out there targeting very rich guys because they know, bear in mind that so many people go into relationships for different reasons. You don't even know if the girlfriend you have is in the relationship before.
Okay, you define them, we'll go on break.
You see, I was telling people that you are all talking about prostitutes. In Ghana, we don't have prostitutes in Ghana.
What do we have?
Ashawo.
What's the difference?
Let me school you. Let me school you now. You see,
we're listening.
The problem is that when you meet a prostitute, they have rates. So it's like going into a supermarket. The prices are there. You don't ask for tesumami. No reduction. So we have enterprise and we have supermarkets. When we started our own, where the word 2 came from, it was 2 shillings. In the olden days, they only take 2 shillings. Maybe most of you were born, or you are yet to have a relationship by your parents were born. So 2 shillings brought the word 2.
Okay.
So 2 BMba. It means they just take 2 and then they go for. That's the word 2. That's where it started from. Now, out of that, then we begin to have ashawo. Asha mean.
Asha mean as in The way.
So
Ashami.
it's
Because of the hours.
it's a
Yes.
gun word.
Yes.
Okay.
Choose
Ashami.
and pick.
Okay.
Ashami. Now, from that word, it means that you have the right not to have 10 cities before we move. But as we go, your performance determines your rate. So, the ashawo and the prostitution is that you have prostitutes who have rate card. Like you want to call them business people, workers. So, it's a supermarket. You fix the price there, you go the price you pay. But the enterprise is the ashawo people that you meet them. That when you are on and you think it's exciting, you top up 5 cities. So you enter and price. So
That's not the same.
It's not. You can't buy something from enterprise and say you bought it from supermarket. Because enter and price. You enter and then you
Counselor,
price.
I think you're
and
just...
in Ghana, no, I'm telling you, in Ghana, check the records. How many prostitutes do you have? All the girls on the street, they are all practicing ashawo. And unfortunately, prostitution is a profession that must be done by people who are beautiful.
And there are lots of beautiful...
No, go to media pharmacy.
Hey.
It's Legon.
Okay.
I went there personally. I told some of them they should go home because they are disgracing the profession.
Why?
Look, I respect that profession so much, but if you don't have the
You
kappa-
respect prostitution?
my God.
Hold on to that. We'll ask more. I mean, I don't understand why Council will say he respects prostitution, but if you want to find out more as well, keep watching. It's the late afternoon show, and Queen Fakali will be joining us when we get back. Also, we went to Old Fadama to speak to a few prostitutes there as well.
We want to put it in a mouth tasty. We here to give you bites. We want to give
I love
you
my
chocolate
cocoa.
with a smile.
It is niche.
Niche milk and dark chocolate are for people of all
All right, you're welcome back. It's the late afternoon show, and I'm away from the table because I'm going to have a discussion with a young lady who is very popular on social media. But quickly, though, Oxygen Brain says, I'm enjoying the show once again. Ifia KW says, this show is really interactive. I love today's discussion. And I am self-made says, nice, so proud of your effort. And Zinu was asking what time it starts. Well, 4 p.m. I hope you're tuned in. Rabi says, did you only say girls do this as a means of survival? Well, her mates are selling pure water on the streets. There are so many other options for her to survive. Carl says, I don't think prostitution is the only work you can do to survive. Is a person better than those who are hawking? You can also send yours at GH1TV on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram with the hashtag The Late Afternoon Show. Queen Fakadi is my guest for today. Hi, sweetheart. How are you?
Dear.
Your makeup is nice, and I like the hair, by the way.
Thank you
Queen,
very much.
we're going to have a very honest conversation today, and I'm hoping that you open up to me. Is Queen Fakadi your real name?
No, dear. Enyonam.
Enyonam.
Yes.
So where did you get Queen Fakadi from?
You know, in business, everything is packaging.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's business exactly? What business exactly?
No, we'll get to that soon.
We'll get to that. I
Yeah.
want to know why you decided to package yourself as Queen Fakadi.
Okay, I can't use my real name on social media. And I used to deal with sites, so I can't put Enyonam there. It doesn't sound nice.
When you say you used to deal with sites?
Online sites, like escort site. And all
Okay,
that, yeah.
so what, you started off as an escort?
Yeah.
What were you doing exactly?
I take nice pictures, nude pictures, and post on there.
You take nude pictures? Like
Yeah, almost nude, yeah.
Okay.
But people pay to watch.
Okay, did you start this on your own or someone introduced you?
No, I started it on my own.
Why did you start that?
Because I don't know.
Man must eat, right?
Yeah, man must eat.
Why, was life difficult before then?
No.
So,
But
I mean,
you
I
know-
guess you were eating before then. You were
Yeah, but
surviving.
in this world, if you want to make money, you have to turn your passion into money.
And your passion is what?
Like
Going
going-
naked or having sex? Which is which? Going naked?
No. But you know, anything that is going to bring you money, you go
So
into
you are for anything at all that will bring you money?
But not going into drugs or illegal.
You will never do
yeah,
that.
No.
But then you thought that going naked on social media for people to pay was a good
Yeah,
way to make money. And were you getting people?
Yeah, of course.
How long ago did you start this?
I think 2016.
2016.
Yeah.
So was it just you going nude, or because I know there were videos of you having sex live on social media?
No, it wasn't like that. It was something called premium.
Okay.
Yeah. All these guys that chat online, they want your pictures to, I don't know how to do
To
it.
get excited and
Yeah. So I decided, okay, if you want to see my pictures, then you have to pay money to watch it.
So let's just say, what was the least amount of money you were charging?
It was, I think, when you're outside Ghana, you pay $22.
Okay.
Yeah.
To see your naked picture?
Yeah, for 1 week.
For 1 week?
Yeah.
Wait, so $22, let's calculate, times what? 4.5. Don't worry, I have my calculator
No,
here.
$22.
Yeah.
For, if you want to
So
subscribe.
I'm converting to CDs.
Yeah, that's 100.
So
cedis
that's
thing.
100.
Yeah.
And you can watch, they can watch your naked pictures for 100 CDs for a week.
Yeah.
Was that not too cheap?
No. Imagine 500 people paying 100 cedis.
So you were making money from that. And when you say nude pictures, was it completely nude? Let's say I'm willing to pay $100 to see you go completely naked. Do everything that I
something
want
like teasers. You dance, you twerk, you show something like nipples and all that. But
You were
not
showing?
This, yeah.
You were never showing this
No,
part?
no. But I'll show you nipples, I'll dance and all that.
But I mean, people who watched your page said that there was live sex on your page.
No, I used to pay girls.
To do it?
Yeah.
You used to pay girls, and wait, and they were willing to do it?
Yeah, of
For
course.
how much?
It depends. The show is like 2 minutes show.
A 2-minute show
Yeah, on
of
Snapchat.
Of girls having sex.
Yeah, playing with themselves, dancing and all that.
And you didn't think there was anything wrong with doing that?
No.
Would you term that prostitution?
No, but when you talk about prostitution, everybody is if you're not married and you're having sex.
If you're not married and you're having sex, you're a prostitute.
Of course.
With one man?
2, 3, you're a
Wait, if
prostitute.
it's one man, let's say
Still, you're not married.
wait, let's say I have a boyfriend.
No, you have to wait. When you're married, then you have sex.
So for you, every woman who is not married and having sex is a prostitute?
Of course.
And that was your reason for,
Yeah.
you know, doing this. How many girls did you have on your Snapchat?
3 girls.
3 girls?
Yeah, but they were not Ghanaians.
They were not Ghanaians?
Yeah.
Did you try getting Ghanaians on board?
No.
You didn't want them? Where were they from?
Ivory Coast and Burkina Faso. Yeah.
And they lived in Ghana, and that was their job. So they were getting paid
I
for
got
that.
them from one club. They were strippers. So I was like,
Okay.
okay, I have a deal for you. Do you want to work on my premium? They were like, okay, we will do it.
How much were you paying one?
1 hour is $100, and they just come for 1 hour. When they are done, they go.
So you give them all the $100?
Yeah. And after,
were you making more from that?
Of course.
Okay.
So after they post I post the videos of them. Then I'll post the teasers on social media. People will subscribe, and I'll make my money from that side.
From that?
Yeah.
And there was no point in time where you felt it was wrong, especially because something like that is illegal? No? Or you didn't care?
So far as I'm not killing anybody, I'm not doing drugs, and it's my body that I'm showing to get money.
It's not a crime for you?
No, not
in
at all.
any way?
No.
I mean, you showed your face sometimes on your page. People knew who you were.
Yeah.
When you stepped out, were they able to make you out?
Come on, in life, everybody got choices, so
you made a choice that you didn't care what people were going to say?
So far as I'm making money and I'm not doing drugs, I'm okay.
Interesting how you keep stressing on the fact that once you're not killing anybody, you're doing drugs.
Yeah, because that's illegal,
It is illegal, but the law is against prostitution as well.
No, I'm not standing at the roadside,
No, but do you have to necessarily stand at the roadside
That's
to
what
be
I'm saying.
a prostitute?
If you're not married and you're having sex, you're a prostitute.
Yeah.
So then we must arrest everybody.
Every woman must be arrested?
Yeah.
Wow. So have you stopped now? Because I realized that I heard you had a baby.
Sex. Yeah, I have a baby.
Okay. How did you meet the man that you had the baby with?
Okay, through my Snapchat.
So he fell in love with you, or you fell in love with him? Which is which?
I don't know. It happened.
Are you getting married to him?
Not now.
Not now, but you're in a relationship with him, and he knows what you do.
Yeah, that's how he met me, so we'll be okay.
So would he be offended if you decide to keep showing your body on social media for money?
I don't think so.
Have you had that discussion with him?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
But you stopped now.
Yeah.
But you still have your girls doing it?
I think they've gone back to their country and all that.
Oh, they've gone back.
Yeah.
So the business is down.
I've stopped. I got pregnant. I can't show my big belly on.
But you're done. I mean, you've had a baby. Did you stop because of your child? Because you were worried that your child would grow up knowing what her mother...
I can't do that. You know, when you're pregnant, mood swings and all that. I can't come on live and all.
No, but you've given birth now.
No, I'm breastfeeding. I have to finish.
How old is your baby now?
3 months.
She's just 3 months?
Yeah.
So your sight is down?
Yeah.
Completely. Are you ever going to go back?
For sure, but not now.
But what happens to your relationship?
That's how he met me, and he's okay with my lifestyle.
So what if he's also sleeping around with other women? You don't have a problem? You don't care? You're not in love with him?
Oh my God.
Are you in love with him? I'm just curious, that's all. Because me, when I'm in love with you, you dare not even look at another woman on the side, you know. So I'm just wondering.
Okay, that's his choice. If he wants to go around.
So all that money you made, I can just imagine between 2016 and when you gave birth, can you estimate how much you made? You probably must have made a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like how much?
Within a month, I had like 500 subscribers. Yeah.
And in a month, how much?
And after I got pregnant, I used my Snapchat page for promo. So I'm having like 14,000 viewers daily.
Daily?
Yeah.
When you say promo, what do you mean by promo?
You pay to advertise your product on my page.
Oh, so now you've turned it into a business where people... Was that the aim?
Yeah, I wanted to go into business. And you know, business, every numbers is money.
Exactly.
When you have the numbers, you turn it into money.
So are they buying the product?
Of course, yes.
So what, aside that, are you into any kind of business as well?
Yeah, Fakadi Skin Glow.
You have a skincare line.
Yeah.
And all this, you came up with it based on the money you made from... How's the business going?
It's okay. Yeah.
Wow, Fakadi, you're a very strong woman, by the way. But thank you so much for joining me on the late afternoon show.
Right,
and well, yes, we just had a very honest interview with Queen Fakadi. She says her real name is Enyonam, and she's so beautiful, by the way. I don't know what your thoughts are. You can join us via social media, GH1 TV, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram with the hashtag The Late Afternoon Show. We also went to Fadama to interview some 2 prostitutes. Take a look. All right, so I'm here inside Old Fadama, arguably Ghana's biggest slum, and we're here with a young lady. She's just 26 years old. Her name is Fati, and you know, for the sake of her, we'll switch into the local language, but I hope that you'd still get all the information that you need. Fati, what are you saying? Fati, where did 26 years?
26 years.
And now, oh, Babako. Now, Fati, I mean, I see a friend play man, and you may muko krom eko jimweni. Obanso dear, excuse me to say the word ashawo. Matisa hadie.
For my guy, no clap pema for my baby blegua.
Na uye bi.
Ah, I thought I'd be there. I want you to be there. Meet me confirm, sir.
Na ahochire benti na obeye sa.
Sabana ba mi no bia o hanu mi no obi obeboa me ana mi no obi obema bibi se me fanye se ni na eche mi ana me blenti no me we se nya me be ma do na me ni na mu ni makonya me boa for de na wasop me dia ena ye hwe
Nti wo ye ne se wo na ukokrom ana se wo ba ha.
Oh se ade ba wo hanu mo entu timi na mokla na obi timi kra flow o ma me go ha enye se ana enye se also wunye akakla obedinti no also bayede obedina chi akwakoye
Na enyumre ba kono nkrofo ahena ubetumi ni omo aye sa
ende nkrofo no we omo baba de on the okasa wo kan de ase de this odi akonwa na beta
but still me person me tia say because oba de wo na wonim say o enne me ne nkrofo 4 ana 5 na wo ho
dodo na baba libia no so any briska dia na opeska ntam dia dodo se dodo bia baba bia esa wonje so su me ensa na we na obetimi na mmeru na obetimi a esa wonje
ipa ba kun ba ho sa na ahena obeje
o snobia na me snobia na price obetimi GB wonu ma 30 Ghana 40 Ghana na me de o ya ba me wonu ma kwan bia so bi do we reda bu ha me no ba ya nje
eya o kesi omo ansamo ya na se ye ko ya na eda so
the kisses ni mesa obete kaka ba
okay it's a ko ya na eda so sa
oh so obetimi me ade no sorry ye dia obetimi so mi mu ma ade na ede asoli before answer be show seed na ya show seed
na eya mu use condom na mo bon ro
senka HIV de seka kai seed wo no ma mu use
ebi mo ba o mo ka so mo de o mo mpe seed o mo pen ro
me de ma me na mo so no mente sadie
obi obeba ho bia wo use seed no
seed de bi wo no esi akra make no kasa akra mi reda mu mi obi da mi da mu sesi ame no kasa
obi ama o yare da enye HIV pe se yare nde doso
da bi
nya bi sada
o me check up wo hanom o me check up so
na Fatimeti asese we di 26 o ye young ebia na aha sitna ye denti na o ye sa but on dwen o se bia sika na obenya no be save kakra dia start ejuma na bia we jai we ana we nkwa na pese wo ye
enye we nkwa na pese menye enti ma me se menyam na menya boafo a na waboa me a nyame ntime jai
eya o ya se wo ye ejuma we
se enye mani ana smeye ne den menya betomu awie.
I'm also here with a buyer. She's 17 years old, and from what she's saying, she used to be a commercial sex worker, but she has stopped. Buyer to say, now where is 17? Inti person who say age ben I will start here.
We started
and now where dia he?
Now 16 years.
16 years now. We started. I didn't now. Oh yes.
If you for no more harm to know. Minti na fie nya atune benta na me ba asen ti me ba na me yemu adwuma na ana mfofo ka asen to no mukokro meko bi ana me ka asen ana omo de meko
nti ansa wo ye na woni be me shiada na onye virgin na hefa na oti na ba ha
me frivota no
na enwumre ba ku se ni mema he na oni omo shia
ya me member shia beble yet me bu be 10
enwumre ba ku be 10 na enye wo ya
so like me yaw so me pescant no like me ye
nti nga se be ma ba ku not me ma saying
mama ba ku otimi ma me 20 Ghana nsa me fio be se me ba se me timi nya 1.5
na 1.5 no nya wo de ye den
e de toton nya ma e di bi ma ne me maame
na ma me we mbisa se himfa na onye sika no
e maame onim simie sa adwuma no jisa me papa kito am nya na me simie nti maame beti simie sa adwuma o si me be fia obeku mi nti maame me be fia bio
nti enyume bia be ma te se 10 na enye o se ebia usadodo nti o ha o
o ma fo bebre kra mpoti me tu me fusa ade a me ye ne me so nti me njai so esanse me pescant no nti me njai
wo Volta region na uko school
ena me ko school
maso ba ha de won to me ko school because on yeska nti aha na mote no mo rent ana se mo obi a
wama mudan se monda for now?
A week bia tua 40 Ghana. Ntaya you cook kroma. Any be na enya tua den, any be na enya jale, any be na enya didi.
A chrome hefa na mokwa haya na sa mukọ kroma.
Enya ya private margina ya nso ya pa itimi kọ rain with circle.
Circle. Na homba bebre wo hosa.
Homba bebre wo ya sa scramp nyina wonte ya bekọ ba 7:30 na ya ba 12.
Between 7:30 and 12 na when your member be 10.
Ebebo crampo.
Itumi bro. Itumi nya 15 a night.
Itumi nya be si da member ba bebre itumi nya be 2 million. That member buy bet manya be 1 million and say 800,000 na ya be 50.
And always go. Always kapa na me pese me tia say nti unyanka ubejai.
Me nyanka mejai so no. Me nya obafu bia nka me nyanka mejai.
Wait, sorry, yeah, I was just going crazy on TV, but we just had a discussion with Queen Fakadi and also with these two prostitutes at Old Fadama, and they had their story to tell. You can join in the conversation by calling us. Our phone lines are activated 026-622-0347 or 027-109-1010. Let me come to Pearl. You look very shocked, especially when I was interviewing Queen Fakadi. Was it because of her brazenness at, openly talking about what she does?
Yeah, she's very open about the fact that that is what she does. It's okay. Everybody else is a prostitute. So, because if you're not married and you're having sex, that's, according to her, you're a prostitute.
What do you think about that? Saying that every woman is a prostitute as long as she's not married and she's having sex with a man.
That's her opinion, but I don't think that is true. How can you probably say, well, a counselor is looking at me?
Pretend counselor is not here, but you don't think it's true. J. Foley, do you think?
Well, from her demeanor and from her attitude, from her choice of words, this is a woman who's gone beyond I don't care. And you rightfully said something that if you dig down into her life, I'm very sure things have happened to her in the past that had pushed her to this point. And there are certain, like you mentioned, I feel just because of my kind of job I do, when I say my kind of job, entertainment, we've been all around parties.
Okay, it's good you stressed on that, because when you say kind of job, I thought maybe you were looking for something.
Where haven't I been to? We've been to all the parties, the pool parties, you meet all kinds of people. And they have a certain language. And that is what I actually got from Queen Fakadi, that they don't care. No, whatever you do, we don't care. We are just making money.
Exactly. We have a caller, Nanekia, on the line. Hello, Nanekia.
Hello.
Hi, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. Where are you calling from, by the way? Kaswa. Ooh, I think I lost her. Okay, you can call 026-622-0347 or 027-109-1010. I'm not coming to counselor yet. I want my doctor to talk before I come to her. Now, the prostitute Fadama mentioned that she always insists on using a condom. If you go into a room, she'll find one. And because of that, she has not contracted any disease yet. Is it that safe to say that once I use condom, I'm free?
No, because I think all she's considering is sexually transmitted diseases. But there are lots of other health conditions that come with prostitution. So as they stand there, they're exposed to violence and abuse. Sometimes they end up fighting with each other, and then they come to us when they're hurt, and we have to treat them. That's a health concern to us. Then there's alcoholism, and then drug addiction. It's not easy to sleep with 10 to 15 men. And it's not easy at all.
Very easy.
So most of them.
I'll
let you pause. I hear we have a caller. Hannah, hold on to that. We'll get back. I think we have Ruby. Hello. Hello, Ruby.
Hello.
Hi. Good afternoon, Ruby. What do you have to say?
Good afternoon.
What do you have to say?
Good afternoon.
We can hear you. What do you have to say, please?
Please, I agree with Councillor Lutrot.
On what exactly? Ruby, what are you agreeing with him on?
The fact that what you are doing, that is, I agree with him saying that so far as you are not married and you are having sex, you are actually, excuse me to say, a prostitute.
Okay, that's what Queen Fakadi says, but I'm sure Councillor agrees with it anyway. But thank you for calling. Okay, yes, Councillor, thank you for calling. You've been a good listener. Okay. I mean viewer. Radio and TV. That's what happens. Doctor, I'm coming back to you.
Okay, so then I was saying that they're also exposed to drugs, alcohol, and then drug addiction. Because you need a certain form of disinhibition and dissociation to be able to do these kinds of things.
Yeah.
Yes. And so you realize that aside having to treat them for alcoholism and then drug addiction, alcohol has a negative effect on certain organs of your body, and we'd have to treat that as well. Finally, it may lead you to your death.
Exactly.
Then we have gynecological problems.
Yes.
Most of them have they have to abort sometimes, and then the abortions they're not done well. Yes, they can be done well, but then they are not done well. They become septic.
Because you are scaring them. That's why it's not done well.
They could end up having in shock. They could even die.
Exactly.
Some of them have ectopic pregnancies, which could lead them into death.
No, but
and
if they're using condoms, where does the pregnancy come from?
Condoms are safe, but they're not 100% safe.
So they can still get HIV if it breaks?
Yes, they can.
It doesn't break by heart.
Condom doesn't break by heart.
Yes. And then
aside, there's a family bedding that breaks.
And then aside these things as well, they have maybe you're meeting, they have other infections that they're exposed to. You're meeting somebody for the first time, you don't know the person has an infectious maybe skin lesion or something, and then contact, then you pick it up. The person comes, the person is coughing all over you. You don't know.
And then please pause as well. I have a caller. Please pause. Hello. Sorry, I have a caller. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Emmanuel. From Ridge, what do you have to say, please?
I want to comment about the show.
Okay.
It's very nice, but the time is too short.
The time is too short. We should extend it.
Yes, please.
I hope my boss is watching.
You should extend it to 1 hour, 30 minutes, or 2 hours.
Okay. We will
be fine, sir.
Thank you, madam. I'll let my bosses handle this, and hopefully we can extend it. Good afternoon, Astus, Mbulare, and Apefa. Anyway, you were finishing up.
Mental health problems as well. You realize that
prostitutes have mental problems.
Yes,
I was going to ask if it's a mental thing.
Yeah, no, I'm saying they have mental. There are studies that have shown that people who are engaged in prostitution have post-traumatic stress disorder.
It's not because of the prostitution.
In that they live in anxiety. They wonder, okay, so as I'm going today, who am I going to meet? What's the person going to do to me?
They are worried about that.
Yes, no, they are
the same thing like the radio presenters.
They have
the same thing like Bella. Bella too have post-traumatic disorder.
No, I don't. I beg you, I don't.
Anita has.
Anita will have, but not me.
They live with hypervigilance and hyper-alertness. No, because then you don't know what's going to happen to you.
1, 2, 3, and then all of a sudden, hi, good afternoon. No.
But the thing is that
post-traumatic disorder is not a disease for prostitutes.
Okay. No, there have been studies to show.
And I said that study, most of the things you said, I said that they should do proper. I have done other research that all the things you said,
Kwame,
they are not correct.
Kwame from Kumasi. Hello, Kwame.
She doesn't want me to talk. That's why I'm saying.
Kwame.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, good afternoon. What do you have to say, please?
Good afternoon.
Kwame, I've been asked to ask you if you've patronized a prostitute before.
I can say, as if you're not married, like Councillor has been saying, if you're not married and you having sex with more than one man, then automatically you're a prostitute, because like the doctor said, you go into a relationship for a reason. And it's not the same thing we're talking about, the terms and conditions. So if you're into a relationship, maybe for you get money from here, and then the other one you get some favors from here, and the other one you get whatever from there, a phone or something, and it's more than one man, then you're still a prostitute. You're the same as those women standing by the roadside. Yeah.
Are you asking him or you're telling us? You're contributing. Okay, anyway, thank you for calling. Still the late afternoon show. I know Jay Foley needs to talk, but let's just take a quick break. It's the late afternoon show. We'll be right back. the show, Councillor Luttrell, nice tips there about prostitution. Oh, no fee. By Gis Official, I want to watch a repeat. The repeat is at 10 p.m. today, and so you can watch it and let everybody know so they can watch. Nana says, Councillor, a comedian, is just here to entertain us. Nissi K says, I'm glued like, I'm looking at you to see how you react. Ifya says, the show is really interactive and I love today. Jay Foley was going to talk.
No, I think I would want Councillor to share his, because he's shared quite a number of things off air. And then we can all discuss.
You see, in the first place, Fakadi has disgraced me for a long time, and I was very displeased the day I heard she was pregnant. I felt sad.
Why?
Why should a prostitute be pregnant?
Because she chose to give up the profession?
I mean, she didn't give up.
What?
You see, let me tell you, you see, pregnancy is not an airborne disease. And God in His creation put the power of pregnancy in the hands of women. That is why I can impregnate you anytime, except when you are ready to release an egg. So ovulation period happens once in the lifetime, in a month, in the life of a woman.
Yeah.
It means that I can release healthy spermatozoa every time. But you are the gate of procreation. So if you are doing prostitution, how on earth should you bring a child into the world through their profession? She's a professional prostitute.
She says she failed.
Hello. Let me. I was listening to her. She says that the reason is because, and they say who is the he says the guy, one of the guy who is going out with, and the guy met her through their profession.
Yes.
Will she continue? No. I promise her, and I'm saying it on record. Keep this tape. That guy who impregnated her and have a child, they're just going to disturb the future of that child because that guy will never see her as a wife. Write it down, Minke. Keep the tape. Number 2. She's not the first person to get pregnant as a prostitute. Check the scriptures. The first opportunity to make Solomon wise was because 2 prostitutes got pregnant. And the other one, they were hungry because for you to go 9 months.
Which prostitutes are those, please?
Oh, the Bible says that the 2 virgins, the 2 people, not the 2 harlots, the 2 prostitutes, read the book of 1 Kings chapter 3, read it carefully, that they brought the child to Solomon to divide into 2.
Yes.
The one person slept on the child, the first prostitute slept on the child, and wanted the second prostitute to lose the child because otherwise she will go and prostitute and come and feed the other one.
Yes.
So when you are a prostitute, you don't get pregnant.
But counselor, sometimes they fall in love.
You can't fall in love in the profession.
Yes, prostitutes who have met sometimes.
It's not love.
No
woman can love a man, so it's not love.
Yes, and the man has changed
they
them.
They fall interested in the way they are treated beyond the business. All prostitutes who thought pastors who are married prostitutes today are divorcing them.
Oh, do you have
I have proof.
Don't say all, some.
Yes. No,
our time is
hello, girl.
We have to.
Every time this is what happens to me. When people are about to learn, their time is up. Keep your time to yourself. But the orgasm conference will continue to teach people these things. Because all the things doctor said, all of them they said, I don't believe in them. That these are the sicknesses of prostitute. People have never done prostitution before, but they are suffering from the same sickness. People are being beaten as wives. They get in jail, they bring them. So prostitution is a very noble profession.
Counselor, they are exposed to these things.
I say it's a very noble profession. And I said something before you left. People who attack me on social media, let me finish, that I respect them. And let me tell you why I respect prostitutes. And I'll always take off my cap for them. If you have the capacity to do it, continue doing it. But watch it here. You drive definitely as a man. You get to a dark place, you are afraid. You turn on your highlights only to find a lady showing you the tie. You, the man behind the steering, you are afraid. This girl you pick, her bag contains nothing except tissue, condom, lip gloss. If you are fortunate, a spare panty. You tell me this girl standing there is timid? You don't respect such a girl? Men who take prostitute are brave. Because in this silence, I'm carrying her home. She doesn't know where I'm taking her to. She's not saying anything.
How can you put respect to? You see, sex is sacred. We need to understand that.
That is sacred.
Okay, it's sacred. So we cannot put respect to somebody who devours, destroys something that's sacred. The sanctity. I can't go to church.
What did they do that is not right about it?
I can't go to church.
They still penetrate. Well, I mean, this conversation must continue to educate the public because people wish to become prostitutes.
Thank you.
But you are scaring them so they can become. But the orgasm conference comes from on 26th day of December. And Bella, they should keep the date open. 26th day of December at the trade fair.
Thank you very much.
I was supposed to.
Thank you. So please, let me ask you three. Should prostitution be legalized?
No, it can't be legalized.
No?
No.
Okay. Well,
It's already
anyway,
legalized.
Counselor, I didn't ask you
It's
something.
already legalized.
It's not legal,
Oh,
Counselor.
when we started working with
Okay,
she's
our
here.
time
She
is
knows.
up. Thank you
Don't
all
you
so
take care
much
of
for
them.
watching. And by the way, quick one, if you love Niche chocolates, there are varieties for you. There's milk, there's ginger, there's coconut, and there's orange. And so you can find some at any supermarket and filling station and shop. So pick a Niche chocolate today and let us know. Electroland is giving a lot of, goodies for you on Christmas Day next Monday. And a lot of people will win as well. And so keep watching. We'll let you know how. Thank you so much. I've had Hannah Lisa, Dr. Hannah Lisa Tete. I've had Jay Foley, Pearl, and Counselor Lutert. Our time is up. We have to go. Thank you all so much for watching.
Oh, na, 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 na. Oh, na, na, na.